In this video, we're going to run our application and we are going to send HTTP POST request to a create user web service endpoint. And we're going to see if the list of addresses that we've included in our HTTP POST request gets successfully added to the user details object, which is of user details request model data type. And then if this list of addresses is successfully copied over from a user details object to our user DTO or user data transfer object. So I'll put a breakpoint maybe on this line where we have the mapper, and I will run my application in debug mode and we'll send HTTP POST request. Okay, my application is now running. Let me bring up Postman. And here's my HTTP POST request to a domain name, localhost, port number 8080, and here we have application name and /user server web service entry point. And I have HTTP body here, which includes list of addresses here, which is a JSON array of JSON objects. So I'll send this HTTP POST request and we should have our breakpoint triggered. Yes. And here we go. This is our create user method, which got triggered, and this is our breakpoint. I will now step over one line. Now let's inspect the user details first. If I move mouse over, I will see the details that this object contains, and this is the list of addresses, the very first element here, and I see that it is an array. And it has element data and the size is 2. So it looks like everything is working. And we have 2 elements there, address request model. So if I inspect that one, the very first element in the array, I see city, country, postal code, and the type is billing. And I can also inspect it under the variables panel. So this is my user details object. I can expand it, and here I have list of addresses, which is an array list. I can expand it and I have element data, and I have 2 elements here. First element and the second element should have a type shipping. Okay, so everything is working. Let's step over one line and see if our model mapper works and if list of addresses from the user details object gets copied over to user DTO. So I'll step over one line. And this is our user DTO. It should also appear under the variables panel. So let me expand it. Here it is, user DTO. I'll expand this object and I have list of addresses. Expand it, and now I have element data. And I see that each element is of address DTO data type, which is correct. And I can expand each of them and check city, country, postal code, street, type is billing. And let me expand this one. And this one is type is shipping. So one is billing and another is shipping. So everything is working. Let me just resume debugging. So it looks like data mapping is working well, and we can continue and update code in our servers and data layers.